16 products that you're using every morning, chances are that one, your skin isn't improving. You're not going to be able to tell what works and what doesn't work. Secondly, they may actually even be clashing with each other. You have good products, but they're clashing, and at the end of the day, they don't work for you. The final thing is that if you have 16 products that you're using every morning, chances are that you're not going to be consistent with your routine, because anybody got time for all that drama? So if you are a drama-free person like I am, and you like to keep things very simple, keep on watching. Hello guys, you're welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about a simple daytime skincare routine. As you can tell, I have no makeup on, and so if you want to get that glowy skin with half the hassle, you need to ensure that you're starting your skincare routine as simply as possible so that you can decide what works for you and what doesn't work. I'm starting with the cleansing step, where I use the simple moisturizing facial wash. It has 100% soap-free foam. Now, one thing that you have to realize is that first, before you select the products that you require for your skincare routine, you have to know what skin type you have. I'm going to be doing a video on that so that you can actually find out what skin type do I have. That's the first thing. The second thing is what are your skin concerns? Yes, you might have dry skin, but your dry skin may be encountering some conditions that are not just peculiar to your skin type. Say it's possible for someone that has dry to normal skin to have sensitivity. So at that time, maybe you've used some irritating skincare ingredients that have not worked quite well for you, and your skin is actually at that phase where it's reacting, it's not taking in any product, it's peeling, it's flaking, you know. So what are your skincare conditions or concerns at that point in time? You might actually have acne. So for instance, recently I noticed that I was having acne around the perimeter of my face, like hormonal acne as well. So it seemed to just come at a specific time of the month. Yeah, we all hate that. But so I realized that, and I knew I needed to do something about it. Prior to now, I never involved salicylic acid in my skincare routine, but I've had to every now and then, you know, use salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide spot treatment just to ensure that I'm able to, you know, deal with that pimple before it becomes something like very unpretty. Like I said, first know your skin type, know the skin concerns or conditions that you're dealing with, and obviously select products that will cater to that. So the first thing is that I want to go for things that are soap-free, gentle on the skin. So I'm going in first with this. Contains sodium lauryl sulfate, decyl glucoside. Please, if I'm not pronouncing anything well, please help my destiny. Cocamidopropyl betaine, glycerin. So now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Glycerin is like the 5th product there. And so for me, one of the things I'm looking out for is products that have humectants, because like I said, I have dry skin. So when I saw glycerin in that product, and I was like, yeah, that's for me. So we have other agents in there that are very great for the skin. Most important thing, that I don't want to use any product that is drying. So like sodium lauryl sulfate is actually better than the lauryl sulfate, which is more drying, more like the detergent based cleanser. So I know that it will be more drying to my skin, and I wouldn't pick a cleanser that has that. So step 2 will be, I use this Roushun rose petal alcohol-free toner after every cleansing step, because it contains water, obviously very important. We need water. It contains glycerin again. Now, why I use this after cleansing is because very quickly I want to be able to restore moisture and hydration to my skin. And yes, I do follow up with a moisturizer, but I prefer to add that, you know, like fluid or water barrier, water back onto the surface of the skin. So it will be helpful if you use something, a toner like this, something that so there are some toners that contain niacinamide. Some toners are almost like treatment based. So if you had a dry skin, obviously the most important treatment you want is hydration. So that's why for me I'm picking a toner that has a humectant in it. If you have somewhat like an acne prone skin, you know, you want to pick a toner or some treatment thing at this stage that has either salicylic acid in it, something to help your skin be better. Three, moisturize. It's so important. Even if you have an oily skin, you need to ensure that you moisturize the skin. The oily skin also needs moisture, not more oil but more moisture. So for someone that has an oily skin, you will want to go in with a gel based moisturizer. But I have a dry skin, so I would go in with a moisturizer that, you know, has this cream, you know, I don't know if camera can focus on that. So something that is more creamy. But someone that has an oily skin would do better with a gel-based moisturizer, something that would add more hydration and moisture to the skin without necessarily you know, leaving behind oil on the surface of the skin. You know, the moisturizing step is so important. It's something that we cannot skip, because you've just cleansed, you've removed oil. Sometimes, yes, we cleanse and over cleanse to the point where it becomes squeaky clean, but that isn't advisable either. That's why you want to go with something that is gentle enough to take off all the excess oil on the skin without necessarily stripping the skin and giving you that squeaky clean kind of sensation on the skin. So yeah, definitely we need to now go in with the moisturizer. That's step 3. So step 4, sunscreen. Something like that. Sunscreen. Yeah, sunscreen. I mean, yeah, you got all the melanin protecting you and all that stuff, but hello, you're still exposed to the sun and you can still get sunburn. Even when you're a person of color, you still tan, meaning that you still get darker at some certain seasons. We're like, you're so dark, what happened to you? You know, because you are exposed to the sun and your body will always react to that by getting darker. But that's not even the only thing. So what that demonstrates, obviously, is that there is an effect of the sun on your skin. So when we're talking about UVB and UVA rays, it's because we want to protect our skin from the harmful rays that come in from the sun. And we know that the sun is actually one of the things that leads to a lot of skin issues. Even as we grow older, the wrinkles, the fine lines, I mean, before we even start thinking of really big things like skin cancer and all that. So it's important that we incorporate the sunscreen into our routine. So our step 4 is sunscreen. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe and hit the notification button. Check out this next video.